Hello again, everyone. My name is Colonel006. Now, recently I showed you a reimagining of sorts of the Clue series. In 1995, Hasbro Interactive's version of Clue for the PC. Now, this is the current incarnation of Steam's version of Clue. Now, this is the classic board game. So, I should probably explain you the rules. So, the whole point of this game is you gotta figure out who killed Mr. Body, where it happened, and with what weapon. Now, every character in the game, and you have to have at least 3, is given a bunch of cards, which basically you then have to take notes and deduce from others and your cards as to which are correct and which are wrong, because 3 of the cards, one weapon, one person, one location, are put into what's called the murder cards envelope, which you will see. That is the solution of that game. And in order to figure out the solution, you have to suggest. You go to a certain room and you're like, well, I think it was Mr. Green with the wrench in the ballroom, right? And then the other players have to show you a card. If they have a card, they gotta show it to you. Me too. I'm gonna play this online with other players, so see. And so you slowly eliminate all the cards. You eliminate the locations, you eliminate the weapons, you eliminate the suspects, and you eventually figure out, okay, it's gotta be this, it's gotta be that, and then you make an accusation. And whoever makes the accusation, you gotta get it right or you lose. Now, at times, you're gonna have to make suggestive guesses, which you'll see me do, in order to get an upper hand on the opponents. So I am playing real opponents, real people, and it feels like it when you play online. Now, as you can see, you have play single player, which you can do with the computer, but that doesn't, because they don't act like real people. It's not as fun if you don't play it with, as most all board games are. If you play it with computer or robot players, it's not going to be as fun. Play online against random people, play with friends. My invitation to anyone out there who has this game and wants to play it, I want to play it with you. So tell me, leave in the comments, or send me a DM or something, I don't know. Anyway, so what's kind of bullshit is that you only have access to certain characters. They have all like, look at this thing on the right. They have all kinds of versions of the classic characters: white, peacock, plum, mustard, scarlet. You get the idea. Alright, so let's do it. Let's play! Haha! This is perhaps my favorite board game of all time. Listen to that music. It's so stupid and cheesy, I love it. You'll see the rules unfold as we go. You have to roll dice, and you have to be in the room in order to make a supposition, as was the original board game rule, but in this case, suggestion works. If you make an accusation, that is a one-time guess that if you don't get it right, you're out of the game. So here we go. Play online. Yeah. Oh, and you can buy all kinds of different boards. Whatever. I'll stick with the Tudor Mansion. Thank you very much. I'll take any. I'll do any number of players. That's fine. Alright. I'm gonna rep my boy, Mr. Green. Look at all this. I'm Mr. Green, baby. I seem to do better at the lesser games, but this is just random online match. Oh, this is a new character, Orchid. Her name is Orchid. Ooh, the only thing they spent money on in this game. The 3D rendering. So now the game is afoot, and it begins, and we are dealt our cards. 3 of them are put into the murder card folder, and we are given the rest. So, let's see who goes first. Damn it! It's not me. It's Orchid. That bitch. So she has to roll the dice. Oh, it's a good roll. She gets a 10, so she gets to go pretty much wherever she wants. But whatever room she chooses, she has to suggest that it happened in that room. Okay, so this is me. I'm here. I'm green. I'm my boy green. You're my boy blue. This is the lounge. I don't have a lounge card. But what I do have is her card. I got a dagger, and I got 4 other rooms. You harlot! No, seriously, you can be accused. I'm just a player piece. These are the, as you can see on the right. So I just showed her a card because I had to. It says you can help her, and you have to if you have a card. So I love how the animations change constantly here. It's great. Okay, so now she knows, and I know that she don't have green. So the computer did that. I didn't do that. But I know that the lounge has to be the card that was shown. No, I don't. That doesn't make any sense. Never mind. Forget I said that. So I have to hit continue or else I'm going to time out. So it is an online game. Solid Angel 768 and Mean Spear 229. Thank you for your participation in this video. I don't know who they are. I wish they were friends, but they ain't. Okay, so Peacock is going to the library. She suggests it was Plum with the revolver in the library. I have the library, so I know it's not. And now she knows it's not, which is the intrigue here. So you have to try and every turn you have, you go to a certain place, a certain room, you suggest an outcome, and again, you're trying to use deductive reasoning, process of elimination, to figure out who the actual killer and murderer was. Now, I had the library, and unfortunately, I was the first one on the docket, so I didn't learn anything that time. Here we go, Mr. Green, let's do this. Okay. Alright, I have the hall, I have the kitchen, I have the library. So I'm going to the hall. Right? You see my token moving there? So now, I get to make a suggestion, right? Because I have the hall card. So I know that it didn't occur here. But I can fool them into thinking that it might have. Okay, so I'm going, just for funsies, to suggest Prince Aladdin Will Smith here. Just for fun. And I know it's not the dagger, because I think I have that. I do. Okay, so I'm going to say revolver, and I'm going to say hall. And you see how it animates and kind of... I suggest it was Prince Azure with the revolver in the hall. You gotta move quick in an online game. That's the only thing that kind of stinks about it. You gotta move very quickly. It doesn't give you much time to think. Okay, so Orchid, Solid Angel 768, is about to show me a card, and that card is the revolver. So the computer rightly checks that off, and it shows me that Solid Angel 768 has that card. So every single turn you can make a final accusation. But I don't know anything, so I'm not going to do that, because I'll lose. So I'm just going to end my turn. Again, these are online opponents. These aren't computer opponents. These are actual people playing with me right at this very moment. And sometimes they can be annoying and take a while. Alright, so now Solid Angel is going to make an accusation, and I know I have the hall card. So you can actually click on your cards, and you can easily see what she's doing and what she's saying as soon as she makes her accusation. Hurry up! I love how the characters gasp every time. That's great. Okay, so, as you can see there, Mean Spear 229 just showed her something. So, she's either got white or the rope. So, you can mark your scorecard here in many different ways. I prefer to let the computer do most of the work. You could put, like, question marks and small X's. Anyway, it says update your clue sheet. So you can see how the game flows and how it works. It's very fun. It's very fun. It's way better in person, of course, than it is against a freaking screen. But, you know, it's hard to get people together to play a game like this. Alright, it's Mean Spear's turn. Okay, so I know it's not Dr. Orchid because I have Dr. Orchid. Unfortunately, I have to show it. So, Mean Spear probably has the candlestick. So I'm gonna check that off. There we go. I just barely made it. I'm gonna check that off for now. He or she probably has the candlestick. Because I know it's not Orchid. And I know... yeah, whatever. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna undo that. I can't confirm that, so I'm gonna undo it. Ooh, that's not a good roll. Fuck. I know it's not the library. Hell, lounge. Lounge it is. And the corner spaces, as I said in the previous Clue playthrough, have secret passages that can sort of fast travel you across the board. Okay, so... don't have the lounge. So at least, if nothing else, I can eliminate that. But, how's about we suspect Azure with the peep in the lounge? And again, you're just suggesting stuff. Okay, so Orchid is showing, or Solid Angel 768 is showing me something. And it is lead pipe. Okay, so I know that she has the pipe, so it ain't the lead pipe. The music is so cheesy, it's great. Yep, and again, I can make a final accusation, but so I'm not going to. If you make an accusation you are wrong, you lose! You lose! Okay, so I'm getting there with the room. I'm also getting there with the weapon, but I'm getting nowhere with the suspect. So this is how the game goes. You keep going, and you learn more, and eventually somebody makes an accusation. Come on. Come on. I don't have the kitchen, do I? I don't think I do. I do. I have the kitchen. So this could help. This could help me a lot. Wrench. Kitchen. Oh. I don't like telling her. Because the locations are the hardest to figure out. I'm guessing she has plum. I'm thinking she has plum. She either has plum or the wrench. So I'm gonna tentatively put... I'll just have to remember it. The note-taking system is kind of irritating. And the computer will do it for you for the most part, but it's still very confusing. Oh, and the game is fast as hell. You gotta keep up. Alright, Mean Spear, figure it out. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna suggest? And see, they're all asking about plum, which makes me think they think it's plum. Or that one of them has plum. That is a fat plum. So now I am curious as heck about Plum. So now I'm gonna roll my dice. So go roll. So go roll. And I'm going to go to the conservatoire using the secret passage. And now I'm gonna ask about Plum. And for good measure, the candlestick. Okay, Solid Angel has immediately a card for me. And I turn it over. And it's Plum! She had Plum the whole time. Okay, so I know it's not Plum. So now I'm down to 1, 2, 3, 4 suspects, 3 weapon possibilities, and 5 rooms. The rooms are your enemy. Now, something that's interesting about this, you have to be in a room in order to suggest said room. You do not have to be in a room to make a final accusation and potentially win, which I think is bullshit. I think that's nonsense. I think I have the ball. Dude. So now this could help me. This could help me eliminate some things. Go Solid Angel. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bring it. Do it. How dare you! Okay, I don't have any weapons. Ugh. I hate telling opponents locations, because that's the hardest to deduce, because it's the most. So that leads me to begin to believe that either she has the rope or it is the rope. So that, if she has the rope, because she didn't have the ballroom, she's probably got green, so I'm thinking it's either Peacock, Azure. No one has shown me Azure yet. Haha, you're not gonna get far with that. Okay, you could get that far. Hurry up, Mean Spear. Don't I have that? No. So she's probably got the candlestick, but I know for a fact she has Plum. So that could be what she showed. I don't know. I don't learn anything from that. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms it could potentially be at this point. So I gotta figure out the location. Toot sweet. Player room. That's where we're headed next. Alright. Do I have any characters? I do. And again, I'm just doing this to cause confusion. That's it. I'm just trying to intrigue them. And hope that they'll reveal something to me. I suggest Dr. Orchid, Wrench, Billiard Room. What you got? You got either the wrench or the billiard room. What you got? Show me. Reveal it to me. Why are you taking so long? I don't like that. Don't take that long. Come on. Thank you. Wrench. Okay, so it's not the wrench. Alright, so it's either the candlestick or the rope. So even in a situation where you don't feel like you learn much, you at least learn that. Yeah, in turn. Thanks. And then eventually, as the game goes on, momentum turns, and everybody starts to freak out, and eventually someone makes an accusation. I don't think I'm gonna win at this point, because I'm taking too long, but we'll see. Basically, whoever guesses the right combination of 3 and nobody can disprove them, they win. Alright, Solid Angel, what you got? Come on. And again, you can pull up your cards here. Okay, she has Plum. She's trying to figure out if it's the conservatory. And she's either got the rope or the conservatory, but I don't know. Damn it! You have to hope that they guess things that you have so you can eliminate certain cards. It's a genius game. It really is. If you like deductive reasoning, you're gonna like this game. Alright, so I've got the hall. She don't know that. Again, that doesn't help me. Damn it. It's leading me more and more toward the candlestick. It's either the candlestick or the rope. I'm really thinking it's Azure, because nobody's saying anything about Azure. Prince Will Smith, or Genie Will Smith, whatever. Okay. And then, dun 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 dun, bum 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 bum. Conservatoire. Azure, Candlestick, Conservatory. She's choosing what to show me. That's why it took a second. Who's my guy? Azure. Okay, so it ain't Azure. Another thing I don't like about the game is that you have to leave the room that you're in. Like, you can't stay in the room and just keep accusing or keep suggesting and then accuse. You have to leave the room you're in every turn. I think that's dumb. Maybe the rules. Whatever. Okay, Solid Angel, where are you going? Just going to the bedroom. Don't I have that? The problem is you play this game enough and you're constantly convinced that you're like, I have that card, and you don't. See, I don't, in that situation, she could have all three of those cards. I don't know. Could be any. That doesn't help me, Solid Angel. You jerk. Oh, Mrs. Peacock. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Taking too long. If you take too long, you typically lose. Good roll. I'll take that. Good roll. No, it's not the library. I'll go to the lounge. I suggest it was Mrs. White. With the candlestick in the lounge. Usually if the online opponents take too long, it's that they're trying to suggest or they're trying to figure out which card to show you. Okay, so it's definitely not white. Okay, so we're down to it. It's either green or peacock. Wait, I'm green! I doing it! Yeah, you can be the killer. Alright, Solid Angel, what you got? And so as you notice, the computer is now pointing out, they don't have it, they don't have it, which means it's probably the lounge, because I don't have it. I'm only playing against two different people. The more people you have, the longer the game takes. Alright, Solid Angel. What is your supposition? Bum, bum, bum. You whore! Alright. Nobody had a card. I don't have green. That could mean she has green. Because I'm pretty sure, in fact I know she's got the wrench. So, fortunately, this doesn't mean they're about to win the game. But it means it could be green. And it could be the study. I just don't know. I don't have enough information. I think it's the lounge. I'm pretty sure it's the lounge. But will Peacock beat me there? I think she will. And in fact, it doesn't matter, because you can make an accusation anywhere you want. Now, tell me what I need to know, because I'm pretty sure I have the kitchen. I have the kitchen. Okay. And now she knows that's not the kitchen, because unfortunately, that's the order it goes. So that's another thing I didn't quite explain. It goes in counterclockwise order. The player on your left is the first one that has to say anything, basically. She could make an accusation here. I wouldn't be surprised. Nope. I at least get one more move. Get me to the left. It doesn't really matter, actually, now that I think about it. I can't get there anyway. I gotta go somewhere. I'm fairly certain it's the lounge. In fact, I've eliminated everything except the study. But here's the thing, I can't reveal it, because if I do, that's gonna give it away. I'm pretty sure it's probably green. I'll just say green. I do get an accusation. And I'm fairly certain it's the candlestick. What you got for me? I think I can win here. It's not the study. I can win here. Okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk, because I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing.
ACCUSE!
You see all the characters there in the school? I love how dramatic this is. I could be completely wrong with half of these, but I don't care. It's for the show. It's for the channel. I accuse Mr. Green, Candlestick, Lounge. I accuse myself. Please, there are ladies present. Yes! Woo! I win. I have solved the crime. I did it. So you guys see how this is. It's super fun. And the game plays up the cheese just enough to make it really funny. And you can buy all kinds of characters. It's ridiculous. But all you have to do is practice and then get good at the deduction stuff. And you can do it with anybody. It's great. So, again, anybody want to play me? Bring it on, baby. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is Colonel006. Repping my boy Green. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it half as much as I'm enjoying bringing it to you. But I must be signing off for now. Take care.